Alright, let's do this. Computer with me. Everything's good. Um, we are coming up to a big milestone of mine, and tomorrow I'm starting a new chapter with the loud noises. So I want to give a heads up on what to do with them. I do not like my singing at all. Most of them are lyrics that I've written for songs, so they're almost all parodies right now. I might throw in a few. I'll definitely throw in requests. Requests are going to definitely happen for Loud Noises too. And you know, and use regular songs, but I'm going to try to write most, because it's going to be another block of 50 for the playlist. So it's going to be 50 songs, most of them which I've written. I'm going to include, for the first time, the lyrics, especially the ones that I've written. Pretty much for every song that's done. As you guys know, I probably stated already, is that I can't sing. I actually don't like the sound of my voice. I would love to have people sing the songs that I've written, the parodies, and if you publish them, send me the link. I would love to add the link to my video. If you send me the video, I will probably publish it with my video as a supplement for the loud noise and who's singing and everything like that. If you just send audio, I might include it. I might do a package of people who've singing my video. Again, if you don't want any credit or anything like that, if you don't want your face seen, I totally understand. I totally know how that works. I thought I had a few musicians to play music for me. There is somewhat of an okay. I have not established any. Nothing's established. So if anybody who is a musician and just wants to play the music, whatever credit or recognition you want for being the music provider. As if you've read any of the loud noises, you know that when I always thank where I got the music from. And I always specifically say it's for the karaoke. But if it's just music, I will list it as just music. If you obviously want to sing, I definitely think people would probably prefer somebody who can actually sing the things, but I would like to sing the parodies. And anything that I'm covering, so if it's listed as cover, obviously you don't have to sing it because somebody's actually sang those lyrics. And that's how that is. So yeah, loud noises is going to have a major change before my 100th video. If my calculations are correct, Saturday I will have my 100th video, and we will move from there. And yeah, so I think that my calculations work. I think I have to do 2 videos a day. I have 5 videos left to do, include, well, 4 videos minus this one. So 4 videos left to do. So tomorrow, which is Friday, um, will be 2, and then 2 on Saturday, and it should happen. I already have a few parody songs already created, 10 to be exact, just ready to roll, so I can roll right through them. And it's going to, we're going to get that ball rolling. So that's going to be the complete change from me just doing covers. I know that in the original Loud Noises I have 1 parody in there, but we're going to, basically flip it on its head and try to do, instead of doing all covers, this time we're going to do a majority. Like I said, if anybody has any requests of songs they want me to butcher up, I am tone deaf, so that is going to be one of the obstacles that I have to overcome. I also have to learn lyrics, especially if it's a song that I'm not familiar with or haven't been singing, for a while. So that's one of the other major changes. That's going to be that's the one of the huge changes that's happening that you're going to see as of tomorrow. The next thing on the agenda is the comic time. I think nobody likes to hear me read comics out loud. I like reading comics, but reading them out loud, doing a voiceover for comic books, I think is not working out, and I have to probably rethink how I'm going to do that. So comic time is going to probably take a bit of a hiatus, especially from the playlist on the main page. It'll still be in the playlist. If you click on the playlist, you can still find that, and the videos will all still be there if anybody wants to peruse the comics. I definitely still want to, and I'm probably going to just, finish them up sometime. I'm right in the middle of the Secret Wars series. It's 12 issues. I already have 6 done, and I just need to get the other 6 done. So I'm probably going to, close it out, but I'm not going to be, due to the fact that it has gotten, I have a couple of them that have no views, and a few of them with 1 view, and with the 1 view, I think was me watching it. So, and I think the ones that have 0 view, if there is 1 view, if you see 1 view on it, you're the view, or I've already, because I've watched them. So I don't know how all that works out, but we'll figure that out. The other thing that we have going on is the Playing With series. That is, I think I'm going to change that. And it's going to no longer be the Playing With series, and it's going to get split up. And the orcs are going to have their own thing. If I involved with the D&D campaign, I'm going to have a D&D campaign series going on. That I'm actually going to probably put not a pin in, but I'm going to probably, kind of shelf it, kind of put it to the side as well. And one of the main reasons that I'm going to be putting it aside is because showing off games that I love playing and love doing and stuff like that, have it's they've actually been getting some views, and some people have liked it. Some people have actually liked the stuff, but I don't see the continuation of just me, showing what I am. I tried to live stream them, the last live stream, and this was supposed to be a live stream, so my live stream test has failed, and I am trying to figure out why I keep failing. I mean, like right now it says that I have, full connection, and just, as soon as I try to go live, it failed on me, and I'm not happy with that direction. I'm gonna put Judo away. Not happy. I'm not happy with that direction. You know, I want to do live. I want to do live chats. The main reason that that going live is important is because it gives, even though I have gone, I think I have 18 live. 18 live, and I think the largest number of people that I've had watching my chat while it's live has been 1. And that's great. Yeah, it's great to have that 1, but I don't know if I should continue doing live chats. The 100th episode is the 100th video is going to definitely be a live chat, and I'm encouraging people to come watch it on Saturday, and be a part of what's going on, especially my 7 subscribers. The other downer thing, well, it's not really a downer. The other thing that I was not expecting was I still have only 7 subscribers. I reached the 7 mark in March, early March, within a month, and then for pretty much the month of March itself, I've had no new subscribers, and I know that I did not want to push the subscriptions, but I am definitely realizing that that tactic is not working for me, and I need to start really pushing getting subscribers and everything like that. My next milestone, I think it's going to be 100. I think I'm going to put it at 100 subscribers. And if I push right through that, I'll make a real quick video about the having 100 subscribers, and then as soon as I find out I have 100 subscribers, and then we'll literally make the I want the next one after. If I get there quickly, I'd like the next one to be the 1,000 subscribers. I definitely have content, and I know that that's one of the biggest issues that people have with YouTube channels, is that people don't have enough content. They're looking at 1 or 2 videos, and it's not worth it. I'm just letting everybody know that I'm sticking around. I am, I'm pushing through, but it's not having so few subscribers. In fact, I would prefer to have 0 subscribers. That's not even subscribing to the channel that's a preference. That's, if somebody really likes the channel, I want them to subscribe. If somebody doesn't like the channel, I don't want them even anywhere near it. If you saw a video that if you can't get, what's happening here, video wise, then I don't really want you, I don't want you to waste your time, um, you know, doing, watching somebody doing, kind of sketch comedy, or, um, trying to just, I'm just trying to put a smile on people's faces. That's it. And, my singing's bad. And you, I don't even need to be reminded of that. If you like my singing, you can tell me that. I, I think I thank you for the, there's actually been many people that have actually complimented it. It's about even to the people who don't like my singing to the people who do like my singing. I definitely think that the people who compliment um, the video are getting why I'm doing this. We are, like I said, we're evolving to a different phase. 50 times of, doing the same joke over and over again about, here's a song that I love, and instead of playing the song, you get to hear my singing. That joke, I think I've run into the ground. Um, I think it's time to move on to things where, you can actually see the creative side of me. Uh, I am not, obviously, this channel is not a review channel. I am not going to be reviewing work. I am not even going to say, you know, whether I, like, well, I have opinions about things, but I just want it to be like, those are my opinions about it. And, even watching the movies, we can talk about the movie, the chat and I can talk about the movie while I'm watching it and everything like that, but it doesn't have to be about the movie. We can talk about anything. That's the whole idea about talking in films. The only reason that you haven't seen me do one of those videos yet is not because I don't have the idea of how to do it, how to put it together. I'm it's I want it to be kind of more organic anyway, and I'm going to be wearing headphones, so you're not even going to hear the dialogue or anything like that. You're either going to have to watch the movie yourself, have the movie playing at the same time. I am going to have a timer. That is one of the things that's holding me back, but that's not even that big of a deal. There are timers that I can be putting on. I can use my phone. There's plenty of ways to get numbers up on the screen, and have that happen. And I'm also upgrading my editing. My video editing is going to get upgraded a little bit. A little more sophistication going on so that we can do things like add timers and things like that. That's the film that I actually know how to film and do that aspect of it. So for the actual live video, that I might have to actually run a regular camera instead of running what I've been doing for most of my videos, which is run the camera on the laptop, which I actually think the quality is good and it's really simple. I just open up the laptop, turn it on, and let the film roll. So that's why those things haven't happened yet. The collaborations with other YouTubers and things like that. I'm working on it. I think my visibility is low enough that I'm been skating under the radar, and I think that being under the radar is a little too under the radar for some people, and I don't have the presence to even make those types of requests, which is it's kind of a shame. And some of the people that I've talked to and some of the people who have been enthusiastic, there is no schedule of when I'm going to be able to do those types of things. Mostly because there's doesn't seem to be anything in it for them, and I it benefits me. I'm not making any money anyway, and does not benefit them even in the slightest. The other worry about the direction that I'm thinking about going in is calling them the toxic part of the community. It's just people who are just awful people. And everybody has them, and they're all over the place. And obviously, people who've seen my videos so far are not not in that group. So I've been, kind of fortunate, but it's also, you have such a low viewership, you don't see that, and I don't want it to ever be where I'm worried about my safety. I'm worried about the safety of people who don't want to be. I have a private life, and in that private life, there's people who do not want to be a part of the videos, and I'm specifically keeping them out of this on purpose. It is not because I don't want them to be a part of it, but I'm respecting their choices. I also am not unwittingly, I'll say the right word, I'm not unwittingly, calling people out who haven't given me express permission to use their names, give credit or anything like that. These are not people who would enjoy that type of notoriety or want that type of notoriety. And as much as I'd like to share this with them, I don't feel comfortable enough to allow that to be a part of it, and I don't want me making videos to put their privacy and their lives in danger. I'm going to probably, in the 100th episode, I'm going to probably delve deep into this, so I'm just going to touch on it now. This is a character that I'm playing. Yes, it's me, but it being me being fictional as opposed to being, this is how it is, allows me to, do things that I would not be allowed to do, even in my private life or anything like that. So this is a fictional character that I'm acting. This is an acting role. I'm playing a personification of myself. So, and what I mean by this is that things that have happened and things that are going on in the rest of the world don't necessarily have to translate to here. Like I said, I have my own private life, my own life that's going on, and in that life, that life does not intrude upon this, and I'm not including any of it in here. So if you do know me personally, and you're asking me questions about things that I don't want to be shared, I'm either not going to acknowledge it or I'm going to say none of your business, and no comment or whatever, because that's not part of this character. But the reason for that is to keep myself safe, to keep people who are in my private life, my work life, and friends, family, and all those people, to keep them safe from this They're not a part of my celebrity. They're not a part of this character that I'm portraying on YouTube. The other thing is that it also allows me to delve into issues that are in my head as opposed to issues that are actually happening and things like that. It'll make sense later on down the road. And, but I just wanted to be clear that, like, there is going to be an aspect of me that's kind of untouchable. It's kind of not, you know, you'll probably think that I'm pretty open about a lot of things, a lot of issues, and a lot of things that are going on. But I will, I do draw a line, and that line is not to be crossed. Like I said, there are people in my life, people that I know that don't want this, don't want what I'm doing, and being so far down on the rung as far as a YouTuber goes, this is fine. But if things change and I'm pushing, that's what the next milestone is going to be about. That's what doing the celebration is going to be about. Everything is going to hinge upon me ramping things up a little bit and not doing things wrong, actually doing following the advice that I'm given, and seeing if that I'm going to probably add in likes and subscribe, and hit the bell icon and all those freaking wonderful things that I don't enjoy doing, because that's what works. That's what works for being a YouTuber, and surviving as a YouTuber will depend upon lasting a year. A year is kind of far off right now. But if I have 1,000 videos after a year, which could happen, and I'm still sitting on 7 subscribers, I might think that maybe I should just cash it in and chalk this up as a learning experience. That's something that I will decide when that happens. There, one of the other things that I will touch on tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday. One of the things I will touch on Saturday live, so people can hear it live, is going to be about my next birthday, because this whole thing got started on what I deemed as the worst birthday ever, and if I'm going to try to have a happier, not so bad birthday next year, and it's going to be done. I'm going to do it live, and if it can top the worst birthday, which I hope it doesn't, because my 50th birthday was pretty bad, but almost entirely pandemic related, for the reasons behind why it was bad and why I wasn't able to do the things that I wanted to do. I was going to have a short series for my birthday, long videos, that was going to basically kick off the page of me celebrating my birthday at Walt Disney World. And obviously, because of the pandemic, it got canceled, and it's not. I'm not happy about it at all. But yeah, I'm going to, in future roles, and I will be making, we will see where we're at. Obviously, if we're progressing at a nice steady pace, I don't, like I said, I don't need millions and millions of subscribers in a week or something like that. I think that that's a little too much for me to handle. But a nice steady pace of people coming in and people watching and people enjoying and people commenting and we'll if I can get that going and a nice steady pace and actually playing games. I like the tabletop games, but I will definitely play video games. I would like it to be with other people, and that's where the collaborations I'm talking about is just people who want to be um, either people who have their own YouTube page that they're trying to promote and bring up, or people who don't mind being a part of um, this YouTube experience with me. And I think that this being a solo, um, I wanted to change it from just being me running this. Um, I originally was assembling. This is 7 years ago. I was originally putting together a team of people to actually work behind the scenes, and I was literally just going to be the face and the writer, and um, and that's really where I wanted it to end for me. Is just I didn't even want to have control over the cameras and lighting and all the other things that are involved in the creation of the YouTube page, and it was literally just going to be me doing that, and then eventually maybe even me just being the writer and the creator of the page while things were happening, and um, I was waiting on a lot of people to get. I was waiting for a lot of pieces to fall into place, and even now the pieces haven't fallen into place, which is the reason why I've just decided to finally just set out on my own and just do it. Mostly because of how bad my birthday was. I, that is really the Kickstarter. I mean, I've been watching lots of YouTube videos and lots of other things that people have been doing. I quit Facebook, last year, and I was actually looking for a platform like this, a forum where I can just express what I've been expressing on Facebook for years, and it's not. This is not the most ideal because this was supposed to just be a comedy channel and not basically Sean's thoughts getting thrown out there or made into a video. I think I'm camera ready. I don't know. I It doesn't bother me either way. The thing that bothers me the most is that I don't have feedback for things, and without that feedback coming through, um, either in the comments or in the chats for the live things. Like I said, this was supposed to be live, so here I am talking about how I don't have anybody in chat. And the truth is that I wouldn't have anybody in chat anyway, because that's how this has been working for me. And I just, I see. These are things I'm going to be talking about. Hopefully I won't be alone in the chat and just basically just talking about this stuff. Without people actually commenting about what's going on. I think that this backdrop actually works better. I call it a backdrop. These are actual books. But I think this background works. This background works a lot better than up in the lab. I do like the lab better. I used to have better connectivity there. I don't know why. I don't know why my connectivity is worse. But I was gonna say that it didn't work here either. So I'm gonna have to figure out why. Either that, or I'm gonna have to run a hard line in, and we'll get to where we get to for the 100th episode. That will definitely be live, and I definitely want to do more live videos. I was thinking about using the phone to do the live videos, and so that I can have more. I can go to more places and do more things, but as of right now, we're gonna just chalk it up to like let's just deal with this in quarantine before we start branching out. Um, I think that's gonna cover pretty much this. But yeah, the big thing is that as of tomorrow, like I said, we're going to Loud Noises 2. Um, there will be lyrics. If you want to sing, sing. I would love to hear you. If you don't think you have a very good voice, you hear me sing? Because if you haven't heard me sing, I have 50 videos right now that show you exactly how well I can sing. And some of the videos I actually thought I did a decent job, but decent is not good. Mediocre is not is doesn't being mediocre in singing does not mean that I would classify myself as a singer. So you don't have to do better. You just have to have fun, and that's really the name of the game, and that's how I'm going to continue this, and I'm going to continue on doing it as long as we're having fun doing it together. And again, if I end up having to be alone, I'm going to have to really rethink a lot of directions that the hundredth the hundredth the 100th video celebration is definitely going to be a lot more positive than this, and which is why I wanted to do this video first, because I'm going to definitely be there. I'm going to be actually looking to branch out and looking to grow and be more, and that's the direction that I want to take it in. I just want everybody to realize that I'm definitely realistic about the chances and the options, and there's a lot of hard work behind the scenes that has to also happen, and the truth is that I can't do this alone, and I'm doing it alone. I'm continuing on. I have a lot of material in my head that I could probably continue on, till doomsday, but continuing on is just too much, and without having something to play off of and stuff like that, the videos are going to stagnate to wherever they are, and things like comic time, all of the things will end up being like comic time. Eventually it'll just stagnate to where I'm starting to repeat, because I don't have the feedback or somebody to play off of that basically saying this is what's really working and these are the directions you need to be going in. And if those aren't working, what can we do to change it up and make the changes? Because I'm definitely switching to an all parody karaoke. Is that a thing? I don't know. But switching to doing parody songs is definitely within my wheelhouse, but it's definitely a change that has not been asked for, and I don't know if that change is going to be good. And then maybe after that, maybe I will just sing anime songs, or maybe I will sing only 50 songs from a particular artist or something of that nature, and enjoy, and those things are wonderful to think about. And should I change up, or should I maybe I should do another after Loud Noises too. I think I'm going to be doing like Loud Noises again, with question mark. Will be the third installment of Loud Noises. But if if the parody songs actually are going along, going all up like gangbusters, maybe I want to do 100, have a total of 100 videos, and maybe the playlist shouldn't be stifled at only 50. Maybe we should branch it out to 100 or so videos, or in where however long it takes, as quickly as it starts up is as quickly as it could end. So that's one thing that I being aware of. Like there's going to be, I'm going to probably be making massive changes, and if I don't have the knowledge of what, I might take out something that's working very well for me, and it's it is what it is. The live video is just I'm going to go on for as long as it takes. It's going to probably be a maximum of 3 hours. I don't know if it's going to be a 3 hour long video, but if I do have people in the chat, again, depending on people in the chat, if there's nobody in the chat, I'll probably talk for an hour and cut it off. But if I have people in the chat and people are conversing and we're talking about things, like I said, you have access to me now. I know that when there's 1,000 people in the chat or something like that happening, my access or my ability to keep up with the chat scrolling through might become zero, and I don't want that to happen. And because if something like that happens where I can't read the chat, then I'll probably just depend on people commenting and not do live videos. And live videos, that's the only reason to have live videos, is to have communication with people in the chat. And I wanted to do the live video here, but I knew that because it's an impromptu, and that the likelihood of, even if I had 1,000 subscribers, the likelihood of somebody coming in and seeing the chat, because I did an impromptu at 4:45, they might not have happened. So I weighing all the options, and how best to do things. But yeah, I definitely want to start moving the needle, as it were. And if YouTube is the direction that's going to get me there, then that's the direction that I'm going to go in. If I have to also do multiple platforms, I will be on multiple platforms and see how that works. See if that gives me a little more exposure for the YouTube page. I might even do that as well. I do Twitter call-outs all the time about the videos that I'm posting. I'll probably do a share for this one as well. And obviously it's not working. Obviously the advertisement is not coming through, so I don't know if I will want to continue that. I don't know if it will help being on like Twitch or Instagram or any of the other things that people are doing. I don't know if that's a fit for what I'm doing with this page or not, and that not knowing is making does have decisions that are going to be made for the future of this channel. And I don't want to. I'm still having a blast. I'm still having a lot of fun doing it, but it is better shared, as it were. And with that, I'm going to end this video, bringing me down to needing 4 videos to the 100th video. And like I said, I think my calculations are right. I'm going to do another video tomorrow, and have that set and ready and in the can, as it were. And once we get that video done, with the first episode of Loud Noises 2, That will bring me up to 3, and then I have to do 4 and 5, and the 5th one will be the video that I need. So that would be the 100th published video. And I just say, to be clear, I did not even think, when I originally made my first milestone being 30, I didn't realize that, and because I didn't think a lot of things were happening. That's why I pushed it off to 100. When I started, I didn't think that having 100 videos was even possible in this short of duration. I thought I was going to be only posting one video a week instead of one video a day, and I definitely ramped things up a lot more than I thought I was going to, and I did push to have the 100th video made, but it's now just time to stop doing by video count, because my video counts are going to be through the roof, and it is really difficult, especially when I have pre-made videos. I'm doing recorded videos that I got. Sometimes I got to edit. Having milestones, still sticking with videos is probably not the best one, and hitting this milestone with only 7 subscribers is sad, but it's where I'm at right now, and it could be because I have been doing, when you do things wrong, why would you expect the results of when people who have been doing it right? So yeah, that's one of the things that I hope I get people who are YouTubers who have been through these pitfalls and things like that. I hope I get them on Saturday coming in to see my live chat and actually say this is why you've been doing it wrong all along. We'll find out. We'll find out if something happens with that, and we will always make decisions on where we go from there, based on the best information we have. So I'm going to end this. Less than an hour is perfect for this is not a test, and this is the 14th, and the 100th one will be the 15th video, and this is not a test, and this will also be blocked out to at 50. We're gonna do everything by 50s. So, alright, I hope everybody's having a great day, and like I said before, cool beans.